What is going on, beautiful people?
Hey, why you rubbing your hands?
Little nippy in my house right now.
A little nippy. What does a little nippy? What does that mean? The
It's
definition.
like it's like a little cold,
Okay.
Ooh, it's nippy
So you couldn't
outside.
have said a little cold?
No, bro. No, I couldn't.
Hey, man, don't swing your neck at me like that. Don't do that.
What you gonna do?
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro.
How y'all doing? This is a boy.
Your boy Devin Hill.
We are the Revenge Bros, and this is the Revenge Bros podcast. So, okay. I see you got a little ugly haircut.
A little ugly haircut is crazy. Hey, man, not too much. You're going to make me sick with all them colors bouncing around. Hey, yo, chill out. You're going to make me sick with all them colors bouncing around, bro.
I mean, what? You don't like the shirt?
I do. You just remind me of Ace Ventura.
So you don't like it?
It looks all right.
Okay, well, I'm glad I'm going to tell my mom because she bought it for me.
I said it looks all right.
No. I wanted to get the answer out of you. Now it's like, yeah.
Man, you're a
Send
bully.
it to me, huh?
You're a bully. You're trying to get me in trouble.
Oh, now I'm a bully.
Yeah, man. You trying to get me in trouble with Mama Robinson. Leave me alone, man.
How you doing today, brother? I see you got your little haircut. You looking decent.
Decent is crazy.
I'm not going to tell you looking good. That's weird.
All right, bro. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I cannot complain. I cannot complain.
You actually look decent today, man. Like a human being. I like that.
Wow. All right. And I appreciate these conversations that we have. You really,
of course,
go above and beyond the Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. My brother. Now, sports has been trending this week.
Trending.
It's been
it's a lot of trades and a lot of people getting picked up, moving on to the big leagues. How did I tell you?
Yeah, it's been very interesting. Some news kind of upsetting, but we get into that. Are you ready, brother?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be, bro.
And this is Sports with Hill.
And good morning, good afternoon, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Devin Hill, accompanied by my co-host, Thomas Robinson.
One more time, take it.
Tell me about my co-host, Thomas Robinson, and this is, what the?
I don't have no chapstick, man. Where's my chapstick? Oh, my goodness.
And this is Sports Segment with Hill. Come on, bro.
I know, see, I need my chapstick so I won't be.
You terrible.
And my lips get ashy during the summertime. Oh, my goodness.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's just because of the summertime, bro? I'm just asking as a friend.
I'm about to say something, but I don't want people to think something.
So, breaking news out of the NFL, the league has denied Brendan Sorsby's entry into the special draft. They indicated to us that they were not going to have one this year. He will be ineligible to play in the NFL this season, but will be eligible for the 2027 NFL draft. The NFL stated that they did not have enough time to review his. What are you doing? Cut that.
You went by the wrong thing.
Yeah, the NFL stated, I got to do this when I'm talking real news because you be tripping. The NFL stated that they didn't have enough time to further assess his special draft requirements because there were too many inconsistencies. The quarterback is a Texas Tech quarterback, so yeah, they said, "Hey man, you're not getting the special draft. You got to wait."
Oh yeah, because draft out it's already done.
Yeah, and when he sent in like his
Mm.
packet and everything for review, they were like there
Uh-huh.
was too many inconsistencies for them to like review.
Well, that means he's trash. That's why.
He
That's what
played
that
for
means.
Tech.
Trash. That's what I said. You said the team, so trash.
Yeah,
I already
yeah,
knew that.
yeah.
Now he came from the Aggies, then yeah, he get a
All
pass.
right.
I don't want to say too
Chillax, bro.
much.
No, you being mean, bro. Just because he ain't an Aggie don't mean you got to be that mean. So, moving on in World Cup news, Cristiano Ronaldo is the first player. Yeah, is the first player to score a goal in all 6 World Cup. Right, all. I'm sorry, all 6 World Cup events. Let's see here, racking up 2 goals in the Portugal game, winning 5-0. Let's see here. The 41-year-old captain has scored in every World Cup since his beginning in 2006 at the age of 21.
6. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But hey, good stuff. Good stuff. They making records
new.
this going. I know.
It's nothing new. That's the
And
GOAT.
let's see here. They're making records this goal. They just making records this go. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because rumors said that it's gonna be his last ride. So
You think it's gonna be his last ride? You think?
I mean, what 2006?
Yeah,
20 years. Yeah.
Yeah. You think think he's done?
Yeah. Because soccer, I mean, you watch soccer, like it's man, you gotta be I don't know how people do it when it comes to
It's a lot. It's a lot on that. It's a lot on the knees.
Yeah, when they got to drink water after 6 minutes because their throat dry.
Yeah, man, because that's a back, forth. And don't be joking about me, man. Leave me alone.
But like I was saying, yeah, that's a lot of back and forth. What you talking about? I don't know. What you talking about?
No, man, you you're a bully. Nobody. All right, bro. All right. So,
20 years, yeah. Whether he win or lose, yeah, I mean, I think it's time for it.
Well, hey, kudos to you, and all well wishes. Now let's get into the big news that's been all over social media and NBA news. If you haven't heard about this, you're just underneath a rock. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been traded. Well, the Heat has won the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade off. Now, mind you, this has not been confirmed by the league, but the Bucks went ahead and put in for that. So they're fixing to trade him. The Heat's fixing to scoop up Giannis along with and scooping up Bobby Porter.
Sorry, guys, for his animal, his dog. He was supposed to take it out earlier.
I did take it out earlier. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I do apologize. My co-host, if you could hold on real quick.
Of course, yes, I can entertain the people because I'm the only mature one here. So how you guys doing? Do you guys know me? So I want to make a special announcement before you guys. Okay, never mind. He's back. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I'll talk to you guys later about it. Go ahead.
Okay. Talk to them about what, huh?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
What you talking about, sucker?
Nothing. It wasn't about the shirt or anything, sir.
All right. Yeah. So the Heat's gaining Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Porters. In this trade, the Bucks got 3 first-round picks, 1 pick swap, 2 and a second-round pick. They also acquired, let's see here, Taylor Hunter, Keely Wars, James Request Jr., and Kempens Jackson. So I think, now this is me, I think it's a fair trade. He's good.
To Miami? So you think this is a good trade?
I think so.
I'm just asking, man. Don't.
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
if you confident,
No. I'm confident with it. No, like I said, I think so. Yes. Like I said, the Bucs got a lot, but like I said, for what they wanted, what Miami's trying to build, they're trying to build a team that's gonna take it all the way. And I see the vision. Yes, I think.
So how did we found out about this?
Shoot, I found out through ESPN.
So you found out through that. So I'm gonna tell you how we found out. The fans, TikTok.
Okay.
He did a video. It says, dance if you're getting traded. And he was dancing. And that was before ESPN. That's how we found out that he was getting traded. Everybody thought it was a joke. Hey, man. What? Nah. I thought it was a joke, too. He was dancing. I was like, yeah. I said, wait, what did it say? So then news came out he was getting traded. I said, well, that's not a way that I want to, find out that he was traded. Now, do I think that he's going to do good in Miami? I said no. So the reason I don't think he's going to do good in Miami is because that Boston, he's from Boston. Boston, you got cold, ice. You got, even though I know it's different when you're playing because they're playing inside, it's a different environment. And in Boston, it's not that much activities to do to get caught with and in trouble with in Boston compared to Miami. Now, I'm not saying the brother about to go make that thing jiggle and wiggle in Miami, but I'm telling you, the women, they already know he coming through. So they're going to be right there at the airport.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if the brother married or not. I don't know. But that don't mean anything to a certain degree. But like I said, it's to me, I think it's a bad look in Miami. Miami is a fast city. Boston isn't as much of a fast city to Miami. But I mean, I wish him good luck. I would like to see him if they were to Cleveland because I can see, because LeBron James is going to retire. I don't know when, but I can see him. I can see him with Cleveland. Then they can pick up LeBron, or he can go to the Spurs. You know, hey, I ain't trying to kick Lanky Manky out. But I don't know. Maybe could be playing power forward, and when we play center, I don't know.
Hey.
But Miami, I guess, man, we'll see.
Like I said, man, they went ahead. They put everything they had on the table just to grab them. So, like I said,
weird move, man, weird move. So I want to speak of somebody possibly getting traded. Now, this is a rumor mill. Clyde Leonard, you ever heard of him? He played on the Clippers. The dude with the braids whose personality is...
yeah.
Yeah. So, that's a rumor alert. Nothing serious. The Clippers could be in talk with San Antonio Spurs. Now, if women get him, that defense on the Spurs, look.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah. Repeat.
They're going to run it back because, and I know the Knicks is done, but if the Spurs, the thing is, the Spurs they were scoring. Offense was cool. The defense. So if they add my boy, if they add him in there, repeat. What you got for me? Go ahead, brother. My bad. I apologize.
No, you good. You good. You good. You had something
that
I wasn't aware of.
I know.
Just saying.
Boy. Man, please. I don't apologize for real. I was joking, boy.
Oh, okay, egghead. All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah, man, your mama. Yeah, but
Okay, so in more
Your
breaking news out
mama
of the
sucker.
NBA, the Dallas Mavericks are taking on Dusty Mays as their new head coach. The previous head coach of Michigan, he came from he's coming to Dallas basically. He led the Warriors. He led the Warriors to win since he led the Warriors in their very first national win championship since 1989. Mays will be replacing Jason Kidd after the organization and him mutually parted ways.
So he came from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I promise you, it's always something that we always somehow the North is somehow got to be part of the South.
But this isn't the first head coach from Michigan getting picked up by a major league team. Basically, he's going to Dallas. Their football coach went to the Chargers. So, as a head coach.
Yep, but you know how I feel about the North and the South.
Yeah.
Especially Michigan.
Well, Michigan's proven that they got some understanding of what's going on.
Now you coming to Dallas, now you coming to the South. See, now that's the problem I got. You too close to home. You too close to College Station. You know what? What's going to stop him from going to College Station and, going to our pond and putting put something in that, some more alligators. We do got something going on with alligators up there.
This is here, man. This is here.
Look.
This is here.
That's. But I get it. The Mavs, they're in the rebuilding. I get it.
Yeah, they said they need that little extra push, the extra pump.
Yeah.
Man, moving on, bro. Moving on into our usual MLB corner. All right, so the Astros went up to Detroit to go play a little baseball. It didn't go as we planned. Astros 0, Detroit 8. Self-explanatory. Astros were having a hard time with their getting it together. Like I said, after watching multiple. Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you, because we're gonna call it spade a spade. Our pitching dugout is not as strong as we want it to be. Too many injuries, too much is going on to the point where, hey, bro,
excuse me,
to the point where we call it a spade. They're not gonna. This go around. Like I said, they have a point to, if they need to trade off a few key pieces and everything like that. But like I said, right now it's the rebuilding stage. I will say that. So that's all I got to say about that, bro.
Whenever a team is bad, everybody say rebuilding. Everybody's rebuilding.
Is there we're rebuilding?
I know. Everybody's rebuilding. Instead of saying, you know what? We suck. Because when you told me those stats, I said, ooh, Lord have mercy. Kind of tough out there.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. The Astros, man, they're hit and miss, right? They're a hit and miss team.
Yeah.
That's all I can say about them. Like I said, they hit and miss. So
I'm on the way.
I wanna swing back to basketball. Now, I'm gonna tell your team to write this team down. Who's on the Timberwolves? You know him.
Oh,
well, you know the brother name.
I'm gonna say,
but you know who's
Ant.
What is his name? Ant.
Ant.
Yeah. So the Hornets. I wonder how you feel about this. The Hornets traded one of the Marlo, one of the brothers.
Yeah.
They traded to the Timberwolves.
Ooh.
Now, the dad suggested that they need a trade, that he wouldn't have all his boys playing on one team. I don't think that's going to happen. Now, the Timberwolves, look. Now, look, I think they're going to do some noise. I think they're gonna do something. Now, do I think they're gonna take it out of the way? I don't think so. But the Hornets, he had to be worth it, bro. They gave up a lot, bro. They gave up now I had to write this down. They gave up their round for 2033, which is crazy, Hill. It's only 2026. So they gave up their first round for that year. They gave up three first round picks for 2028, 2029, and 2030. And they gave up 3 second round picks for 2029, for 2032, 2033. Now, LaMelo, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Brother, you better be worth it. Now, you better be worth it, bro. Because, I mean, they're giving up a lot. They're giving up a lot. Because I think they also traded for LaMelo and Josh Green. Sorry, guys. Devin having a little technical difficulty problems. So I'm gonna continue, guys. Having little problems over there. It's internet. He didn't pay enough money for his internet. So that's what happened when you're behind on your internet. They probably cut it. So shout out to the Hornets. You guys give up a lot. So I got another topic for you guys. So I want to speak on let's swing it to the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but I think he's a wide receiver. So Denzel, I'm probably gonna mess up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna mess up his last name. Denzel Minus. He signed with the Dallas Cowboys from the Jets. Now, look here. I don't think we don't need any more wide receivers. And when I seen that report, it was funny. Dallas Cowboys, we good. We need more people on the defense, which I think that's a problem. And especially with him coming from the Jets. Hey, look, guys, he back. He paid his bill, prepaid. He put more money down.
I'm sorry,
on it. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to talk to my internet provider, bro. Because for a minute, I was fighting. I ain't gonna lie.
What? No. You need to fight that debit card and the funds that you don't have. No. So, guys, he's back. I told you he was having some internet problems. He's on a prepaid plan.
Hey, yo.
So, like I was saying about Denzel, he signed with the Dallas Cowboys. I think it's gonna be a big bust. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be on the first, second, or third stream. I don't know, but we don't need him. But we go from there. And so that's my Cowboy thing. Go Cowboys. But we're looking good this year.
Well, I'm glad the Cowboys are looking good this year. Like I said, man. Now my question is, bro, like real serious question. You think y'all gonna get this Super Bowl this year?
Okay, so of course a typical fan would say yes. I definitely say that the Cowboys. So the picks and I seen with the draft and what I'm seeing with training, I definitely can see that we're going to get to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And like I said, I really watch the Cowboys. Whether it's on Facebook, because like I said, they got the page. It show a lot compared to what the other networks be showing. It show when they practicing, Dak and all that. So I definitely say I can see that we have good vibes and we ready. And I think Messi, didn't Messi play in Dallas?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I'm not a fan of Messi, but Messi came to Dallas, and we can say that he blessed the stadium.
He blessed the stadium. Is that what we're saying? He blessed the stadium.
If we lose, we know it's because of Argentina. So that's our excuse for this year. So
not because it's Argentina.
If we win, thank you, Argentina. So look, just saying.
You heard it here live, ladies and gentlemen.
What else you got for me for sports, my brother?
All right, because we're cooking along. To wrap it up, brother, I got wrap it up. We got Texas Rangers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. All right. Now Now Texas did pretty good for enough. Like I said, both teams played away. They were playing in Toronto. So They did pretty good. They won by 1 point, but they still went up there and they didn't lose. That's the main goal that I'm getting at right now. Like I said, in the first half, in the first quarter, first inning, Texas got on the board with a 3-piece. I know. I was like, quarter inning. Okay. So in the first inning, Texas got on the board with a 3-piece. Toronto still not on board. Second inning, both teams not on the board. Third inning, Texas getting on the board again with another 2-piece. Toronto still not on the board. All the way up until about the 8th inning, Toronto decides to lock in, put 4 on the board. But at this point, it's already solidified. Around the 9th inning, nobody could still get on the board, ending the game out 5-4. Like I said, now the Rangers have a lot of good motion.
Get closer to your mic.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. The Rangers have a lot of good motion going on. I like it what I'm seeing from that end of the state. Like they're locked in. They're picking and choosing these wins. Like it's as tough as it is to say, they're picking and choosing, these calls that they're deciding to put, these players that they're deciding to put in. Like I said, they know when to put their heavy hitters in to start out right. And then, they'd be like, all right, come rest. Don't get injured. Because they're trying to avoid what the Astros have going on and just be riddled with injuries. They're trying to avoid that.
Oh, so the Astros have a lot of injuries?
Yeah, they got a lot of injuries going on. That's why. There's a lot of injuries.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Why did you file for it, bro? Oh, man. So that's what we're using?
Bro, it ain't that's what we're using. That's the truth. The truth, Cedric. All right, bro. You know what you are, bro? You're a Debbie Downer. You're a Debbie Downer, bro. And every time I bring some news to you, and I'm telling you
close
the
to
truth.
the mic. You're going in and out. Close to the mic.
Oh my God, why am I going in and out?
I don't know why. Yeah,
It's actually weird.
I told you about that, bro. No. I mean,
Maybe,
people that pay their bills on time, we know.
But like I said, don't be a Debbie Downer. All right, you're being a Debbie Downer. Like I said, it happens. It happens to any team. Like I said, you have a season where you're really good, you're cooking, and you ain't got no injuries. Then you have a season where everybody get hurt. This is where we at with it right now.
So it's baseball. Like, what are they getting hurt? Like, what is it?
So many things go wrong. Like, you don't understand.
Okay,
you
but what?
Like, the ball could be thrown the wrong way and hit your batter. A pitcher could pull a muscle while throwing said ball. You're sliding, they steal a base. Crack, snap, pop. Come on, bro.
We're going to have a bad score. Bad stats.
All right, bro.
Okay. I mean, I see it, but I mean, it's not really physical, but.
What do you mean? This is a physical game. All right, bro. All right. Go on somewhere.
Not like football.
All right. Football is a contact sport. Of course, you're going to get more injuries in that than you do this. It is what it is. But like I said, I appreciate my awesome co-host for picking it up when my internet decided to take a duke. This has been my sports segment with Hill, and I'm going to kick it off to my brother for his pocket watch.
Yeah, guys. Like I said, guys, I apologize. I told him to pay his bill, but he'd rather be in the streets tricking off with this money.
Tricking off is crazy.
I told him they don't really love him, but he said they love him.
Why?
And they ask for money.
What? Why you come up with this elaborate? Like, why are you using this one? Why I gotta be?
It gotta be true. It gotta be true.
It ain't true.
I can't come up with this stuff off my head, bro. It's gotta happen. I wish I had that type of mind. I don't.
You do.
You know me, bro.
You already.
You know me, bro. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. If you're mouth, watch your mouth. Okay. So, my brother, good job. You was half here, half gone. So, are you ready for Pocket Watch with Thomas? Whoa. I'm sorry. This is Pocket Watch with Thomas.
Sorry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Dun, dun,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
dun, dun.
Know you love me. I know
Hey,
you care. It's now
hey,
forever, and I'll be
hey,
there. You are
hey.
my love. You are my heart.
Sing it.
You are my heart.
Hey, hey, hey,
Are
hey,
we an
hey.
item? Fucking playing. We just friends. What are you saying? So today, Pocket Watch, I
Hit him
want to
with that.
do Justin Bieber. Man, I didn't know Justin Bieber been in the game so long.
Yeah, bro. He started when he was young, bro. You don't remember him on Ellen DeGeneres singing with his little guitar?
No, I remember when he got discovered on YouTube.
Okay.
I remember that. Man, that's when
YouTube was in his prime.
man,
I ain't gonna
thank
lie.
you.
That was
That's
the
when-
prime. That was the prime era of YouTube because you could watch a lot of stuff that YouTube blocks now. Like
Come on now.
YouTube was the Wild West when that was out.
Well, okay, the Wild West. So that's
Eh.
when people would tell you to go on YouTube and record something, they were serious because that's how you got discovered. Soulja Boy's one of them. Justin Bieber. So I remember when I used to play The Sims, I used to create celebrities. And Justin Bieber was one of them. And at that time, he was dating Selena Gomez. And I would put them
Man,
together.
that broke my heart.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, right? Right?
I had a crush. I ain't gonna lie. Coming up, I had a crush on Selena Gomez. Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I did.
She's from Texas, right? I think she's from Texas.
I think she is.
Yeah.
She is.
I don't know if I had a crush on her. Now, I seen how they end up together. Yes, I can see it, you know. But I didn't think I had a crush on her. My brother was crying over there. And that's when you was younger, yeah. I can see that.
Oh, Selena, why?
Well, you didn't have a chance, man, but I mean, you was too busy being one of the little cross guards with your little thing on.
Hey, man, I was a school safety cross guard. You had to get picked. Yeah, I stood out in a little traffic. I was like, come on, everybody.
Hey, man. Hey, I would have.
Hey, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Mama, you hit Chris Brown. Oh, my God. No, that's not
the
him.
mama, you hit Chris Brown.
So, Justin Bieber, man. I think Justin Bieber came up to the scene, I think 2009, if I'm not mistaken, 2008-ish.
Yeah, around that.
Yeah, sounds about right?
Yeah.
Justin Bieber, man, he had everybody singing. Man, I don't care how old you was. I don't care you thought you was cool. JB was that man. I mean, he was that guy.
As long as you love me.
As long as you love. Well, where are you now when I need you? Where you are when I need you. Oh, I love Justin Bieber, his Christmas albums. Under the mistletoe with you. Now, okay, so Justin Bieber is from Canada. I want your opinion on this. So at that time, mistletoe, Justin Bieber probably was 14, 15. So when he's singing that song, Under the Mistletoe, Shawty with You, they made a big deal of it back then. They said, why would a kid from Canada say Shawty? How did you feel about that part? Hey.
My thing is, the thing is like, bro, you don't think culture just stays here? Like, it goes everywhere, bro.
So, hell, you trying to tell me somebody like Justin Bieber was around that type of stuff?
Shawty. Yeah, because like I
Hey, come
said,
on, bro.
the prime time of YouTube, he probably did his research.
You know what man, I believe he got it from Usher. That's who signed him. Usher. Usher said, hey, go put that in there.
But like for
Shawty
real.
with you.
Shawty with you.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Man, like I said, I love Justin Bieber. Definitely, the thing is, I seen him grow. Now when the people had the cameras around him, he had his moments. Hey, he had his moments. Hey, get out of his face. But the thing is, I see him mature from a teenager to a man. Like you can see it. We see every looks. From the clean shave to look like somebody that lived at a park or something that needed a shave. He was going through. Hey,
Hey, man. Man, you cold for that. You cold for that. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
I just want to be like,
hey,
JB, come here, boy. Come on.
That boy, you giving that boy strays. He was giving him kudos and he shot him with a stray. That's crazy, bro.
So, but yeah, Justin Bieber, man, he is a GOAT. He sold his catalog for like $200 million, like in 2023. And to me, let me ask you something. How do you feel about artists selling their catalogs?
If you got to make the scratch, you got to make the scratch.
Okay.
Like I said, like they only do that, like, and you got to understand, artists only do that like when they need a little pump drift. Like I said.
And a little what?
Pump drift. Like they need a little extra green,
Hey, man, when you get this stuff, pump drift?
Yeah.
Hey, but
you ain't never watched Cars?
No, man, that
you ain't never
nasty.
watched Cars? You ain't never watched Cars? Pump drift. Go ahead. Go back and watch Cars. And at the end, he's like, hey, can he push him? He's like, no, he's just giving him a little pump drift.
Oh, yeah, that sound little. Oh, yeah.
See, of course,
well,
you're
tonight, baby, I want to give you some
boy,
if you don't sit
down, if you don't sit down,
drift,
sit down somewhere. You are.
I can give you that drift. Hey, then I can pump that drift. Oh, yeah, that sound. Well, hey, Pump Drift Volume 2, huh? Hey, under your bed. Hey, you. There you go.
Nothing underneath your bed. This is crazy work, bro.
So, and this I feel about catalogs. You guys have to understand. Like I said, I'm not into music, but I can put one together. They're not getting paid like they used to when it comes to their music. From the beginning of time, I think artists has always been screwed, according to what people are saying. So to me, you blessed to have a catalog to sell.
This is actually true. Because I believe, like just for example, Taylor Swift, she remade like a whole catalog or a whole album because like somebody that she didn't like bought the rights to like said album. So she remade it all again. So like,
yeah, I think it's a smart move because like I said, because regardless, majority of these deals probably, I don't know these deals behind the scene, they're probably bad. I don't know. But so if you signing, you probably signing a bad deal. So then you go on in life, then you're able to sell it. You don't really own it. So you might as well sell it.
Speak on it.
You sell it, then make your own.
Yeah, just redo it and get it. And that, like I said, that's the smartest way to go about it.
Yep. I agree. Like I said, Justin Bieber, man, you've been a big part of my Justin Bieber. I was jealous of him.
What happened? What did he do?
He did a Christmas video. Oh, you know who I'm about to talk about. He did a Christmas video with, oh my goodness.
Speak on it. Because
all I want for Christmas.
Oh, Mariah.
Oh! And she was touching on you, boy? Ooh, boy, you boy,
Eh,
boy. And that woman was looking.
eh.
What is
As y'all can see, my brother loves Christmas. He
No,
loves
I
Christmas.
think love is an understatement. And for Christmas, my brother's handing out $100 gift cards.
Who said this? Who said this? And when?
Oh,
That was
when your
not in the
internet went
meeting.
out, you told me to tell them that.
No, bruh. That was not in the meeting. That was not in the meeting that we had, bruh. No.
No, guys, I'm joking.
Yeah,
It's not really no public information or how much Justin Bieber is worth, but we could just assume that couple hundred millions. He been in the game and he can still sell tickets. He still can go touring if he want to. So Justin Bieber, I know you got some money. Let me get $1. Let me get $1. Let me get $1, JB. JB, let me get $1. And that is Pocket Watchman Thomas.
yes, sir.
I said Pocket Watchman Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Pocket Watchman Thomas.
Hey.
My brother.
What you got?
You looking stiff over there. And that's the worst Harlem Shake I've ever seen in my life. You stop that. You don't disrespect New York like that. So, my brother, let's get that juice flowing. Let's go. Come here to the floor.
Man, put your feet down, bruh. Sickos out here.
We got some juicy information for you guys. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Give it to him, Hill. Give it to him, Hill. Give it to him, Hill.
I didn't know we was in a 90s rap video, but okay.
90s rap video. HR, I'm coming to you after this.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Like, this man act like we got a whole team. All right, so like I was saying, so in World Cup news, it's heating up or it's cooling down, depending on where you're at. But while people are returning back to their respective homes and countries, the airports are having an issue, a major issue, where the visitors here are trying to smuggle back full bottles of ranch dressing and tote bags from Trader Joe's. To the point where Kraft has made, for a limited time only, a traveling case of ranch that can pass through TSA.
Okay, W. Kraft.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see something, you take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Make your money.
From reports that are coming in, they're throwing them away by the bottles. Like, they got like big trash bags and it is
now
fill the ranch, bro.
People, I get it. Trust me. I get it. But this is the opportunity. Like, I don't know how different country is when it comes to making up like, I don't know if y'all can just make up things to sell. I don't know y'all laws and rules. But hey, man, make some ranch. Huh? Make some ranch over there. Make you some ranch.
Hey, man, hey, make you some ranch.
Make you some ranch.
Get you some ranch over there.
And I know TSA is laughing. Oh, I know they laughing. Oh,
yeah.
This probably the only time they're gonna laugh. But besides that, So, speaking of that, since we kind of on, UK and all that. So, I got some news for some of my Twitch fans.
Okay.
Or Twitch users or Twitch streamers.
Right.
So, and this only in the UK as of right now. And I want to know how you feel about this. So, Twitch is allowing people to refund their membership after 14 days. I mean, well, I think they got 14 days to refund it. How do you feel about that?
So refund their membership as like you subscribe to somebody and you
Yeah,
get
man, you can get the benefits for 14 days or
and
13
then
days. I don't know when. I don't know. You
see
got to
now
cancel on the
that's questionable because like I said, way Twitch works is with the especially with the money cycle, bro.
Okay.
Depending on how much you're bringing in, it'll cycle out at the end of the month, or maybe like if you ain't got the right amount every 2 months, and then you'll get that amount. By people over there taking back after 14 days. So, like for example, I feel like that's gonna irritate a lot of streamers, boy. Because like I said, that's majority, like legit. You got to think about it like this: the ads are only a small percentage of your income.
Yeah.
They're only about that much if you run ads. The big chunk is donations and those subscriptions to your membership. Those make majority of your Twitch checks. By them saying, hey, 14 days, if you don't like it after 14 days, you can get a refund. That knocks that out the park. So who's going to flip the bill for that? Because at the end of the day, it still shows on, because we have like a little chart, like a manager chart of what we get and everything like that, and where's the revenue coming from. So who's going to flip the bill for that if it hits our chart?
Okay, so look at it like this. I think that's going to be a problem. Now we can talk about like this. Now, I think it's gonna be a problem because, for example, okay, Hill, you may subscribe to a lady, right? She may look good. And you're like, okay, cool, I'm done.
I'm done. What the,
Did you cancel your thing? You're like, hey, I'm good. I believe it's been fair, right? Because I think everybody, every platform, everybody should deserve a refund. I get it. But if you got people just don't like they targeting on purpose, where they say, hey, I'm gonna enjoy his life for a little bit, then I'm gonna refund it. Well, for example, he'll think, okay, cool, I got 10 people this month. Well, then 5 people said, nah, no, you don't. Man, that it's gonna mess with your money.
Like I said, it's gonna mess with the numbers. It's like it's a numbers game, bro. And like you said, the money, like legit. And the reason why they do that, I don't know, man. I don't know. All I'm gonna say is, speaking as a person that uses Twitch, and you use Twitch too, bro, and being on that scale of, it sucks. It sucks. I don't know. I'm not too pro this right now.
Now, okay. If Twitch came up with something like this, right? Okay, for example, I subscribed to Hill 14 days, and okay, I want to refund it. Now, if Twitch said, okay, we're not gonna give Hill the whole amount, but we give you half, cool.
I'll be okay with that.
But they're not gonna lose the money. They're not gonna do it. Come on now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. See, so it's like at this point, what is the benefit? Because you're over here stiffing us.
They want to cater to the customers.
Customer too. If you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because I'll be on here. What?
Or maybe, Twitch is doing like how everybody else doing, and trying to tell people you got to actually work for your money.
It's not easy getting bread. No, bro.
Think about it. Now, what I think we talked about it. What they call the e-girls?
Yeah.
Exactly. So maybe instead of saying, the e-girl, they just sit there, do that thing. Now, if people start saying, okay, after 14 days, I'm done. Now, maybe it make people, maybe those people that was with her, maybe they come to you because you actually entertaining.
It's a strong possibility.
Just saying.
It's a strong possibility. I see what you're getting at.
Just saying. So I get it, but like I said, see, I respect platforms when they say, okay, because a lot of platforms don't let you get refunds.
True.
I respect it. But it's just people gonna take advantage of it just to take advantage of it. Because I can see somebody go type in, "Hey man, it's my 13th day. You better jump up and down. Or I'm gonna cancel it." Hey, I'm gonna do a refund if you don't jump up and down. Okay. I didn't like that jump.
Hey man,
Refund.
hey man, don't do that, man. Y'all are tragic.
don't do it. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do
Yeah,
that,
come
bro.
on,
We
man.
hold on, we just joking. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, no.
Don't be that guy. That boy said, if you don't
But
jump up and down,
somebody
I'm
gonna
taking
do
it back.
Hell, somebody, you got trolls said that I can get free for 14 days. Man, somebody finna troll. Finna come there. Yeah. All right. Hey, remember, we're on the 10th day. I'm just saying. You got this many days though. Just say, that's all I'm saying. Hey, they do a countdown every time. 11. Hey, what you talking about? 12. So, hey, look, we'll see.
This
We'll
is
see.
horrible, bro.
Yeah, it is. So, speaking of games, that we also talking about games, I want to talk about Paralives. You know, the one with competition with the Sims, or the Sims in the competition.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Paralives. They sold a million copies in their first month in early access. Look here. They're doing their thing. Daily players that have over 80,000 people, and the average play time is 11. Sims,
It's good.
they come. Look, huh? Say it again.
It's good. It's actually good. I'm not gonna lie.
So I tell you, look. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
Nothing Scooby Dooby Doo.
Paralyzed
Hey,
coming for you.
hey, man, stop. Get some help, okay? All right, because you over here, you were just Scooby Dooby Doo.
Hey, W Paralyzed, man. I love it, man. I've been watching people play. I love it. Something new, something fresh. I love it. Competition is always good.
Because Sims had the game in the chokehold for a while.
Man,
for a while.
Wow, man, you talking for decades. I mean, forever.
But this might be a hot take. I'm just gonna speak on it because, like, you know, we talk about games. I think their downfall came when they really went DLC heavy.
But hell, who's not DLC heavy?
Bro, no. Every deal, like, so for example, bro, say you got some scratch. Say you got a good amount of scratch and you want to buy the whole entire DLC category for this the Sims 4, the new Sims. You have to drop over $1,000.
I did that, yeah. Good,
$1,000.
Good estimate. Mm-hmm. You're right.
$1,000 just for all of that.
You're right.
And most of the DLC is just like little knick-knack packs and this, that, and the third. It's not really major things. And they're charging you an arm and a leg. The major DLCs are going for close to $20.
Yeah. Because when you play the Sims, you gotta play with things. Like the season. You gotta have season.
Need that.
Like, who wants to play
the thing is,
a game with the sun?
What irritates me is like the base game is just like, but the DLCs are what you needed in the base game. So they improved the base game through the DLCs. And I'm like, bro, y'all are wrong for this. Y'all are wrong for this.
You got a point. No, you got a point. You're right. They're really, I mean, and then the thing is when the Sims come out with something, they come out with something that you don't even like. A expansion pack, hot air balloons. What?
What do I need a hot air balloon for? What is this?
I still got complaints about Sims. Sims, we should be able to mow the yard. Why can't I mow my yard? Why my grass don't grow?
See, look, you're giving them another idea for some DLC to charge somebody with.
Well, I've been getting them for years now. It ain't happened yet. I complain about grass. They gonna come out with zombies.
This man really hurt. He really want to cut that grass.
I really want to cut the grass. I want to see the grass grow.
All right, bro. All right.
I love the Sims, man. Right. I mean, you can pay bills. Like, you can do it. I love it. But I want to get out there.
You can live in an apartment with that city's expansion.
You can own places, businesses. But I can't cut the yard without
a doctor, a police officer.
Yes, man. You can go to work with them.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't cut the grass.
You can't cut no grass.
Come on. Paralyzed. Hey, let me cut some grass.
Hey, man, let's get it. Hey, Paralyzed. Let's test it out, bro. Say this is a key. Say this is a key real quick.
So, since we're still talking about games,
Mm-hmm.
something big
Boy.
did a pre-order.
Yeah, and
Talk to me.
And I'm about to be like, oh, girl off a sentence, boy. If you'll get the heck out my face, legit. All right, we all know what did a big pre-order, right? Right. If you don't know, or if you're not into gaming, the news has made it a point to bring you into this fold. Okay, GTA 6 is officially,
AKA Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is officially up for grabs, and it is. It's available for pre-orders and everything like that. I want to stress to everybody right now something very, very indication. More people have pre-ordered GTA, or Grand Theft Auto 6 on PS5 than Xbox. This is the thing.
Okay.
People have bought the regular edition, the deluxe edition, this, that, and the third. But mind you, right? If you go on their website and you read it, you have to get the deluxe edition to have multiple things unlocked to you. Yeah. 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 Certain tattoo spots, gotta have the DLC. Certain mechanic spots, gotta have the DLC. Mind you, when you order it in a physical copy, you're not even getting a disc. You're getting a code in a box. Now, they stated that after launch, they're going to make hard copies for everything, but they're not doing it during launch.
Wait. So if we pre-order now, we get the hard copy later? Or we got to order again?
Yeah, order again.
Man, please. I'm going to wait then. I might as well wait.
Because
number one, I'm going to tell you something about pre-ordering. You pre-order digital. That is what, if y'all actually pre-order, if y'all actually stayed up to 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, I'm talking about people that not doing content. If you ain't doing content, if you're doing content, I understand. But you just a regular Joe, you just watch people, and you say, hey, man, 12 o'clock, I'm going to stay up. Then I got to go to work the next day. It's going to be there when you get off of work.
Just saying. You don't know these struggles. You don't know these struggles of going to GameStop and standing in the line and waiting for that big long shopping receipt. And you got to hold on to that receipt for months. Or you ain't getting your copy. I'm going to be honest with you.
Wow.
I locked my GTA 5 receipt up in my mama's safe when I pre-ordered it.
Yeah. It's okay.
That's how serious I was about it.
Yeah, because you had a receipt, but you had an account, right? You had a GameStop card?
No, I didn't have the GameStop card.
Oh,
I was butt naked. I was butt naked with it. I went up there. I was like, hey, give me that.
But that's why, yeah. Yeah, I had the card.
So you had yours on file. See,
yeah.
Man, I was. This is the receipt I got to hold on to until it come out.
So, but you know what they're doing is, if you pre-order, you get early access November 11th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you learn something new every day.
I don't know, man. But I got to buy you 2 times then, man.
Hey, man, you running. Okay, go ahead and run it back. You good. You big and bad. You good.
So you good with just the digital copy. You good with that.
At the end of the day, when they get released on PC, what are you going to have? A digital copy.
But yeah, I just got to have the CD because I can guarantee you GTA
I'm not going to lie
7.
To you. I got to look at the prices, but I will get the collector's edition. Because
it's like a, what? How many? They got the regular one?
They got the regular one.
I thought they only got 2. They only got 2? I think you got the one for like $70, and then you got the other one for like $100. I think it's only 2 out.
It may be,
if I'm not mistaken. Like
I'm going to the main source itself. Rockstar.
Rockstar. Yeah, the 71 just like Hey, here you go. Hey, it's the Sims base model. Hey, you want the $100 one? Hey, we put a little rain in there, a little weather for you.
Yeah, no, they just
Yeah.
got the ultimate edition and standard
Uh,
edition.
And the standard. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, everybody gonna get the ultimate edition. I mean, why wouldn't you?
I gotta figure out what my PSN account is again.
Oh Lord.
Ain't that bad for the ultimate edition? That's going for $100.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not bad at all
Like
because they know.
legit, that's like that ain't that bad. Like, because like the internet is very misleading. Like they was like, oh, this, that, the third, that. Like, come on, bro, this ain't that bad. Like,
Dude, you got
$100
people already
for
posting stuff, like posting clips about GTA 6 saying, "Oh yeah, you gotta show your real ID, and if you don't have an ID, you can't play the game." I said, "Man, please be quiet."
Yeah, no, actually, everybody just calm down. Like, we're getting so close that we need everybody to just calm down.
Yeah, because
this is
every
me
day
speaking.
will
This
be
is me
something
speaking
new
right now. Because,
Now,
like I said, looking at this, not to cut you off, bro, this take me back to when GTA 5 was first announced. I'm starting to get them butterflies in my stomach. I'm like, ooh,
Okay.
wee.
What?
No, I'm just excited. I'm excited now.
I thought you seen something that you want to talk about. Oh, okay.
No. I'm
Oh.
excited.
Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, all I'm gonna tell you this. I waited 13 years for this.
Boy, who you telling? Who you telling?
If I glitch on a mission, we got a problem. Man, if I gotta restart my game, the mission said cannot be, hey, you can't do it. Man, we got a problem. Be ready for so long for this. I'm excited for GTA 6. I'm excited for this year because there's other games. Everybody's so excited about GTA 6. We got Wolverine. Wolverine.
That boy shaking.
Here too. Wolverine on this generation. Woo, boy, I'm in there.
Hey,
what you got for me, brother?
So moving on. I got to get out my. Whew. So Woosah. All right, where are we at? I got to find my notes. So the internet is in uproar in an uproar due to the fact of the matter that basically a business owner got on the internet and he stated, who takes off for their birthday? Like, it's just another day. It's still a Wednesday, and you should go into work no matter what. Okay, some people are upset because they're like, man, you can't get one birthday. Like, you can't just work your life away. Like, what is this? What are your thoughts on it, bro? You take off for your birthday, or do you work?
I can say it's an age factor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You're younger, you're a kid. I mean, you're a kid, you still gotta go to school. You can't just, you cannot, I don't think I don't think it's a big deal going to your, working for your birthday. Number one, you're an adult and you got bills you got to pay. I mean, you can do what usually people do is they go out like the weekend before, the weekend after. Now, I think these businesses need to have a grace period where if my birthday on Wednesday, I can get to you Friday or Saturday, I still need a free cheesecake or a double chocolate chip cake. So,
Sit.
So
this boy feeling some type of way about the cheesecake, boy.
So if I bring my ID, I don't want to be like, hey, sir, yeah, I know I was at work. So I think they need, at least 5 days. All right, man, you got 5 days, but no, I don't think as an adult, I don't think you need to be taking out for your birthday. Now, for your kid, if you want to get your kid out of school,
yeah,
yeah, take them, somewhere like, okay, we're gonna go to the, Play World or something. Now, why would you do that during the week? I don't know, because usually people plan a birthday party, so other kids can come. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I don't think it's a big deal to me.
Okay. Well, don't know.
How do you feel about it?
Me personally, man, I do take off. I take off as like it's a rest day, depending on what day it lands on. Like I said, if
Okay.
it lands on the weekend, all right, cool, whatever. I'm not gonna do anything but with that. You get what I'm saying? But if it's during the week, like, I'm saying like, hey man, you know what? All right, cool. We gonna use this as a rest day. Do what I gotta do. Go out, get my hair cut, buy some little things for me, and that's it. Like I said, I don't make a big spectacle out of it. People over here like, oh yeah, it's my birthday week.
Day.
What are we doing?
Nah, yeah,
you don't get a whole week. We all get one day.
Yeah.
You was not born.
I get you. So it's kind of like a me day. I get it. A little spot. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just like,
I can see that.
You doing the little errands that you're like, all right, yeah, I'm going to go get my little, like you're saying, your rewards. All right, I'm going to go get my little rewards, get my little free stuff, enjoy myself.
I can see that. Yeah, like I said, it's a hit or miss. Sure, I would prefer to be off, but if I'm not, I'm okay. I live.
Yeah. Like I said, I can agree with that. If I can't get it off, it's okay. I'm not like, oh, well, ooh, no, it's all right. It happens.
Okay. I agree. So, do you remember this show? Right on the Magic School Bus.
With the friends? No way. Cruising on down Main Street. Make it to a ride on the Magic School Bus.
Yeah. I got good news for my 90s babies.
What you got?
Now, get your popcorn ready. It's going to be a live action Magic School Bus movie.
Done. Thanks. We ending it here. No, we're good. Wrap it up.
Why?
No, I'm good. Y'all be good. All right, I'm out of here. Deuces.
Wait, why? What's wrong?
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
What's wrong?
I'm tired. I'm tired of them live action in our history, man. Everything's on live action. Everything.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything don't need to be a live action. Everything don't.
Okay.
You're beating a dead horse, bro.
So, I agree with you when you said it, because the thing is, for some of you guys haven't seen the Magic School Bus, pretty much a teacher named Miss Frizzle. She got kids and they pretty much go on people's body. I know it's kind of sound weird. I know it does. But they're in the school bus. Hopefully that make you feel better.
They go back in time. They go into space.
Yeah, they do all that. So how they gonna do that in real life, Hill? No clue. Have no clue. So who's gonna play Miss Frizzle is a lady called Elizabeth Banks. You ever heard of her?
No.
I never heard of her, but I mean, she looked familiar to Miss Frizzle. They just got changed her hair. I'm curious, bro. I'm curious. Like, I want to know how the bus gonna get small.
Yeah, I want to know what the bus gonna look like, because the bus had eyes and a mouth. How we doing this?
Yeah. I mean, kind of like with Monopoly, right? So, I mean, we'll see.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
We'll see. So, let me ask you something, brother.
What you got, Kippo?
I know we talked about this before. You like Buc-ee's?
Yeah, bro. I like me some Buc-ee's.
So, you know and I know Buc-ee's decided to, they're
expand. Yeah.
They're everywhere. I want to talk about one location, which I am very disappointing in people. Buc-ee's opened up in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
People was camping for a week to go inside Buc-ee's.
Not a week. No. What? What?
Ladies and gentlemen, I love Buc-ee's. But
they ain't camping outside for no week with no Buc-ee's. Hold on now. We love them.
Special that it sells that they're not going to replace.
Like, they quick on their replacements, bro. They ain't, hold on now. I ain't never walked into Buc-ee's and it been empty. Like, calm down.
Especially the big one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you talk about the big ones, they always be on full stock.
They got a big one, bro.
Do y'all know y'all must not understand that they got a whole warehouse on that property in the back that we just don't pay attention to. Full of Buc-ee stuff. Just saying.
And not just that, Hill. I seen clips of people almost fighting inside over the brisket sandwiches.
I seen that. Now that was crazy. I was like, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. All right. Now the Buc-ee's is based off of politeness, understanding everybody, and not being rude. See, this is why you can't take a great thing to other states because they don't know how the proper etiquette. There's proper etiquette when you go into Buc-ee's, okay?
And when the girls say, back up, give me some space.
You in my personal space. I was like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing, y'all? Y'all ain't never had a brisket sandwich before? What is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, y'all never had a brisket sandwich?
Like, are we that down bad?
I don't know what time Buc-ee's open up. Just say it open up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Come back later. Those brisket sandwiches going to be right back. I promise you. I promise.
Pretty much. Just give him enough time to cook it up and chop it up, bro.
He would have cashed you out some money, but I'm right.
No, I don't think so.
But no, real talk, people. Buc-ee's clockwork. I promise you. I promise you. I seen that, man. Look, Buc-ee's I love Buc-ee's, man, but me sitting outside camping, man.
Nah, bro, not in no Arizona. No. That's that dry heat. You over there fricasseeing for 7 days straight.
I just know the managers, they're probably shaking their heads.
Like, for real, they coming in training people. Oh, there's Jerry again. He just won't go home now, will he? No, he's trying to wait till we open up. Little slick son of a gun.
Yeah, exactly. You ever heard of a grocery store from called Winn-Dixie?
I've heard of Winn-Dixie.
Okay. Yeah. Do y'all have those in Alabama? I know we had them in Georgia.
I don't think I've seen them in Alabama. They may be, but I haven't seen a Winn-Dixie in Alabama.
Okay, yeah. I think they probably shut, if they was in there. Like I said, they mainly Georgia and Florida. Mm-hmm. So we have now, me and my brother, we talk about the lottery. Some of you guys don't understand how serious the lottery. I think y'all think it's just play. So a Winn-Dixie employee was accused of stealing over $32,000 in Florida lottery tickets. She would get the bad tickets and throw them away. Now, I don't know how y'all think the lottery works, but that's federal. Y'all don't understand that. That's federal. That's state. She got caught. She would take the tickets, scan them. She throw them away. When people buy the rolls of lottery, and I used to watch lottery videos, everything is accounting for because you pay it. So if you got 10 rolls of $100, you're gonna pay it. So if I'm missing it and the books ain't showing that we selling anything, it's coming for you. So now let me ask you. Let me ask her. Was it worth it? Was $32,000 worth it of money you ain't gonna get?
Not gonna get, and you facing some charges.
Come on, man. Yeah, look, man, y'all better take this lottery serious, man. They got groups just for this type of stuff.
That's all they do. All they do. They sit in a room and just be like,
Yep. They look at the cameras to make sure it's legit. When you win something, you just don't go to, for example, I think Austin, if you win a certain amount of money, you go to Austin. You just don't go. They investigate.
Yeah, they make sure that this is on the up and up. Like, they ain't just got to break this bread and like this is a lot of bread.
No. Man, please. So they got him. What you got for me, brother?
So new data has shown that starter homes are, let's see here, are costing a lot more. So to get yourself into a base starter home is going to run you about $1 million. Reports say that this surge is due to the fact of the matter from the 2020 home market.
Man, please.
Yeah.
$1 million?
Yep. To get you in the starter home.
If that's a starter home, then what's a pro home?
I don't know, bro. But hey.
Man, I mean, we on the beach? Got some mountains against us? We on Mars? No.
They just built that from the ground up and hey, here you go. Starter home. Drop, give me. Give me.
And if y'all gonna pay $1 million for a starter home, so before we leave this podcast,
Before we leave,
I want to talk about this one thing.
what you got?
My brother, he's familiar with he's familiar with being security and stuff. I am too. So in California, Hill, I don't know if you've seen this video. The security officer, I think it was maybe at a bar. Are you familiar with the taser?
Oh,
Are you familiar with the taser?
Yeah.
I got you. But let me bring it in so for the people who don't know.
Yeah. Really did.
So we don't know. I don't know the full story. The only thing I see on the clip is the security. He's outside, and there's like a rail between the suspect. The suspect probably been drinking. And as a security officer, or whatever, I think the dude was a security officer. He should know better. He should know rules and laws that security that goes by. The last thing you want to get into as security officer is action. That's the last thing. Whoa. Look. Okay,
There you go.
So the last thing as a security officer, because you don't have the protection as law enforcement. So you don't want no confrontation. Your job is de-escalate. That's your job. I don't know what happened. The security officer, the guy was right here. The security officer took off his taser and tased the guy in his face. Now, Hill, I know you're not a lawyer. Let me ask you something. What did he do wrong, if you don't mind me asking you?
And he shot a guy in the face with a taser. If you went through any taser training, you know you can't be hitting nobody in the head with that.
Oh, don't speak up for it. Now, what do you do with the taser, if you don't mind?
Okay. So with a taser, you can't hit anybody in their head, near their heart, anything like that. If you hit them in the back, you got to hit them in a certain area.
Okay.
And if you hit them in the front, you got to hit them in a certain area. You can't just be doing that because it leads to other medical conditions, like you could hit, they got these little probes, so like you could get them in the eye, you could probably mess up their brain, all types of stuff,
So some of you guys, if you guys don't know what taser, they shoot out of the probes. They metal. The point is to attach to you. He took that taser and say, "Bah!" He got arrested. I think it's 2 felony charges. Now he's sitting in that police car at that time. Why did I do this? Man, it's felony charges. Your security license is gone. It's gone. But that's the last thing you need to worry about.
Go to some serious time in the county workhouse.
Not just that, but man, you better hope that you ain't did no real damage today, man.
Ooh, God forbid.
Ooh. Brother, eyeballs. I see you not anymore. So, look here. When you do security, have proper training. Please. Observe and report. I feel bad for the security officer, man. I don't feel bad as in that, but it's because he let the best
get to him.
Now, if you would have pushed him, okay, you do what it do. But man, you took a taser out. Nah, man, bro. And all on camera. That's why you got arrested. My brother. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you for being here.
We are nothing without you guys.
Thank you for loving us.
I love you guys. We love you guys for everything that you do.
Everybody say again.
This is your boy, Thomas Robinson, and this is
your boy, Devin Hill.
We are the Revenge Bros, and this is the Revenge Bros podcast. Maybe see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.